Hey, it's Whitey here. I just got the front bumper cover back from the $8,000 Porsche 911, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed. I took it to local Maaco, which I know people were rolling their eyes. Maaco gets a bad rap, but I did a little research, and it seems like it depends on who owns it, if it's a franchise store, if it's a company store. And my local one had very, very good reviews from everyone. And looking at the quality of this work, I'm no body expert, but I think it looks phenomenal. I don't see any orange peel, any fish eyes, anything. And metallic paint can be kind of rough to paint sometimes. They got out all the spider webs, they got out all the gouges. It looks good. Underneath even looks good. It was really, really scuffed up, and I really had no expectation of them fixing it. And there's only a couple little scuffs there that you can even see. I'm sure the first time I drive it, it'll get worse than that. So I have to say I'm pretty pleased with this result. They did call me back during the process. They wanted about $100 more labor for the spider webs that were in there. They said that maybe somebody had been there before. It didn't look real good, and they wanted to do more to it. I went ahead and agreed. Even with that extra, it was literally half what a different, local reputable body shop was going to charge me. And for a car like this, every bit I can save, I think, makes a lot of sense. Anyway, so I'm pretty happy. I think for something simple like that, it might not be a bad idea to consider somebody like Maaco, even if they do have not the best reputation sometimes. I think you have to take it on a case-by-case basis, and the true test will be how it holds up over time. I know that there are problems sometimes with their clear coating and things like that. So we'll see what happens with that, but for the time being, I'm very happy. All right, it's Whitey here. I've got that bumper reinstalled on the $8,000 Porsche 911. This is the one I took to Maaco, which turned out to be about $350 out the door. It was $100 more than their initial estimate, but it seemed very reasonable, keeping with my tradition here of only filming in the most adverse conditions as the wind just started blowing or as I start filming, but oh well, hopefully you can still hear me good. They did come back with about $100 more once they got into it. They said somebody had been in there before and the spider webs needed some more work and stuff, so they wanted another $100 in label. I went ahead and went with it. They were still about, like I said, half what a different local body shop, a little bit more reputable maybe, was asking. So I figured it was worth the risk, and I think it looks great actually. I mean, this paint, it looks pretty good. It's not always the easiest to get these metallic paint tones, and Porsche colors, this special order polar silver color, it's not always the easiest, and I think it looks great. Is it perfect? No. I did find a little bit of orange peel up underneath the great old running egg headlights there, but overall it looks good. That's really the only defect I saw. There was one little crack remaining. Hopefully that's not something that's going to come back, but other than that, I think it looks great. Even underneath it looked good. Check out my previous video, I went through it in a little bit more detail, but overall I thought it looked really good. One thing I was kind of bummed about, I wanted to put, I've seen people use leaf guards as radiator covers down here, but with the way it fits over the radiator receptacles, I just wasn't sure it was going to work right or fit right, and I'm out of time. It's gotten to be December here, and this car needs to go in storage. I need to be able to park my daily driver in the garage for the winter, so I just need to get the bumper back on and get it done. But fortunately it looks pretty good. Car's looking pretty good. I've had a few little things come up that concern me. In this top, I still do not have the top fixed. It has been a total beast to try and get this top fixed. It's been terrible. It looks pretty bad from my do-it-yourself hack job on it, but honestly it's pretty much only a sunny weather car, and put the top up if it's gonna rain or whatever, so it just allows us to drive the car if possibly it's gonna rain. But yeah, it's been a nightmare. I'll do a different write-up on that. We'll just leave it at the easy. Boxster and 911 zip in zip out windows are not that easy, so but I'll do another video on that. But other than that, car's looking pretty good. I've got an oil change on it. I'm gonna fill her up with gas, get some stable in it, and get it put away for the winter. So pretty happy with the paint job. I wish everything else in the car went as smooth as that.